What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the shop here at Utah Trikes. Today was a super busy day. The guys were building trikes, Wyatt was doing QA, Summer and Brittany were packing and shipping orders, Lewis had his hair in braids for some reason, and I interrupted all of that so that we could film a couple of things for today's video featuring another PHAT trike, the UTCustom PHAT V3. Our highlighted build today belongs to our good friend Preston. Preston, your trike is a beast, and we really hope you enjoy this highlight video.
Decals for Preston on your super sweet V3.
PHAT trikes have been all the craze for a few years now, and it seems like just about every trike manufacturer has created their own version, each with a different price tag. On the low end, you have the Sunseeker PHAT CXS, which we've talked about before, that starts at $19.99, but some of these PHAT trikes can cost upwards of $8 grand, like the Ice Full PHAT with the Shimano E-Steps motor that you saw in a recent video. Preston's PHAT V3 falls on the higher end, especially after all of his upgrades that really make his V3 one of a kind. The V3 is based on the Catrike Villager. Its lightweight frame, high ground clearance, and more upright seat is appealing to a lot of riders, so we've made it the base model of not just the PHAT V3, but also the PHAT 4 and the Cat 4 Quad. Using the Villager also means that the V3 features Catrike's impressive steering geometry that's self-centering and exhibits minimal, if any, brake steer. The stock V3 comes with vertical handlebars, but if you want, we can swap those out for horizontal bars like we did with Preston's. Because most people are interested in PHAT trikes for their off-roading capabilities, we opted for an internally geared hub on the rear of the stock V3. The Shimano Alpine 8-speed hub is low maintenance, and you don't have to worry about a derailleur getting caught in branches or hitting rocks while you're hitting some gnarly trails. On the front end, the V3 has just a single crankset, which means the stock gear range is pretty low. However, experience has taught us that most people purchasing the V3 already have plans to upgrade the gearing anyway, like Preston, who opted for a 9-speed pinion drive on the front end.
I'm Dylan. This is a V3. Today I had the privilege of riding Preston's sweet V3. This one's been optioned with Pinion 9-speed wide ratio in the front, combined with the standard hub that comes on the V3 Shimano Alpine 8-speed. As you've seen in some of the riding shots, we got some pretty steep hills around here, and I probably wouldn't have made it up if I didn't have that Pinion. So, great to have. This 9-speed wide ratio has 568% range. So to put that into perspective, the Alpine back here has 307%. Not only does it have a wide range, but you can shift it at any time. Both of them, the Pinion and the Alpine. So if you're like me, you weren't in the right gear going up the hill, you can just click it down and you're good to go.
The Pinion is an incredible piece of German engineering. It comes in 6, 9, 12, and 18 speed options. It's low maintenance, and the twist grip shifter can be operated while coasting or even at a dead stop. Adding a pinion drive is just one of many upgrade options. Another impressive upgrade to consider is adding an electric motor like the boom-mounted Bafang mid-drive. We actually built one of those up as well this week, and Justin was the lucky one who got to take it out for a spin.
Justin here, Utah Trikes. Got to ride this V3 today with the 500 watt Bafang. Just makes it so much easier with the pedal assist. I'm blown by these guys, they're standing still. The hills, it just pulls it so much better. This V3 has the N380 combined with the Bafang. Gives you that nice gear ratio. One of many options, configurations on the V3. I really like the N380 and the Bafang combo.
There are so many different configurations for the V3, and you can play around with that on our V3 page at UtahTrikes.com. In fact, we built up 4 different V3s just in this last week. All PHAT V3s come stock with a rear view mirror, Avid BB7 disc brakes, clipless combo pedals, locking brake levers, a computer sensor mount, a flag mount, and Catrike wrist rests. If you need some ideas for customization, Preston's V3 also includes a menorah swing grip accessory mount, our UTCustom cargo rack with an integrated fender, a TerraCycle chain tensioner, and an even more custom version of our UTCustom super headrest.
All right, we're making a super headrest for Preston. He requested a longer headrest just because he does a lot of filming, so he can mount cameras. So we're gonna make it like 4 extra inches longer, just so we can fit all that good stuff in there. We normally do it at 24 inches, so we're gonna do 29 just for extra bend length. With our 7/8 tube. Make sure everything's clamped down. Blast the mic. I'm gonna clean this up, get it painted, hand it to the guys upstairs. Yeah.
Once the headrest was powder coated, Ben took it upstairs to have Lewis get it installed.
So we just finished up. We're gonna take this upstairs so they can throw it on a trike.
This particular super headrest is a bit longer over here. That's because, yo, Preston, it's yours. Boom.
Since we had 4 different V3s in the shop that needed a test ride, obviously we have to test ride them, I rounded up the guys and we took to the streets of Payson, Utah on these beautiful, beautiful beasts. Once we finished riding, Brittany and Summer started packaging a few of these trikes up so we could get them shipped out.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany. I am just shipping out this trike right now and it's gonna be from Oregon, so hope you like it.
Whoop, whoop.
What's up, Preston? Today we are boxing your trike. Into this box. It's all ready to go.
If you want to price out your own Fat Cat V3, follow the link down in the description. As always, we hope you enjoy our content. Subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so you can be the first to see our newest videos. Give us a thumbs up if you want a V3. Give us a thumbs down if you think puppies are the worst. Joke's on you, thumbs down people. Everybody likes puppies. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in the next video. Wait, guys, wait. I'm coming. Sending the trike out. I gotta get this on the camera. Okay. Okay, now you can.
Wait, longer.
Ready? Wow. Wow, look at this. Look at these guys.
We don't need the gym.
Who needs the gym when you've got trikes?
Up over your head.
Ethan, this is your debut video.
You see that? This is what's wrong with the world.
Tell us about yourself.
My name's Ethan. I build trikes.
So how do I start this? Thank you, Justin. See, Justin's a stand-up guy. Look at that.
You're still the new guy.
And sweat sky blue boomer. Oh no, I bleed.
Oh, hey guys, you know what time it is?
No, because Ben just gave you the thing.
Oh.
Which is actually.
This always looks weird in my pocket, so I'm gonna set this over here.
Hello. I like your braids.